السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم طلال من قناة الجيم من مسلسل الجمال اللي هو سماكدون يا جماعة. لكن قبل هذا يا جماعة جمعة طيبة علينا وعليكم، وأيضا أكثر من الصلاة على النبي. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. في هذه الحلقة يا جماعة عندنا اللي هو عرض الرو، فيلا بسم الله خلينا نبدأ. عندنا في افتتاحية العرض اللي هو فقرة لإي جي ستايلز. خلينا نشوف ايش عنده. نشهد دخول البنامينال اي جي ستايلز صاحب لقب القارات.
I wonder what the champ has to say.
He just put the whole WWE locker room on notice.
Just another perk of being the champ. What a statement from AJ Styles.
Whoa, the champ put his foot down and proclaimed victory ahead of his next match.
A champion always knows how to handle pressure.
اوكي يا جماعه، اللي قالوا ايجي ستايلز باختصار اللي هو قال انه شاف عرض الرو السابق وشاف ان بروس ريد وسامي زين يبغون يلعبون ضده، انهم يتنافسون على هذا الشيء. فقال في باد بلود راح يلعبون اللي هم الثلاثه، ايجي ستايلز ضد بروس ريد ضد سامي زين على لقب القارات. لكن يعني بغض النظر عن نتيجه هذه المباراه، خلاص المباراه صارت رسميه اللي هو في باد بلود. لكن الان هذه المباراه راح تقام، لكن اللي يفوز فيها برضو حتى اللي راح يخسر راح يلعب في المباراه الثلاثيه. علي يخشر على المباراة واخليكم مع دخول المصارعين.
Here comes the 330-pounder, Bronson Reed.
The follower is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
He has been on a path of absolute destruction as of late, and some would say taking things to extreme lengths.
Well, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and yet has only become more dangerous since then.
Well, Bronson Reed's looking to make a name for himself by creating his own opportunities, promising to maim anyone who gets in his way. Prepare to see all 330 pounds plus of grade A Aussie meat go to work.
Sami Zayn is here, and he is all fired up.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
The man that dethroned Gunther is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Sami Zayn has been in WWE for over a decade, but every year he seems to get even better.
Well, there's no telling what he has his sights set on next.
Zayn ready to compete. There's no telling what he's going to throw at you.
Sami is proud of every drop of blood, sweat, and tears he has shed in this industry.
اوكي شوفنا ندخل المصارعين. خليبة المباراة.
Seems like Sami Zayn is the crowd favorite here.
That's no surprise, Michael. Sami has long been a favorite of the WWE Universe, but it has reached another level as of late, and it's brought his career to higher levels as well.
2 decades into his career, Zayn is at his peak, and I think we're going to see him at his best in this match tonight.
But then we've got Big Bronson Reed, a bully in the ring who can just plow through any opposition foolish enough to get in his way. When Bronson Reed sets his sights on you, just about all you can do is brace for impact.
And there is no mercy to be found. There's no feeling out process, no interest in trading goals. Reed just wants to get his hands on you and flatten you as quickly as possible.
Indy counters. And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Into a rear waist lock now. Taking the reins and applying the chin lock.
Switching it up with a hammerlock.
Oh!
Looking to keep control by locking in a chin lock. Oh, man.
Landed a knee cover here. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
I don't know if I would have gone for a pin so soon.
Locks up.
Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
Oh, my gosh, what impact.
Gets lifted into position.
Right across the throat. Isolating their opponent's arm, and oh! Goodness gracious. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Oh, ruthless striking. Delivering right hands. What a punch!
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
Sammy showing an aggression that won't be contained.
The reverse scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
Submission time.
Great ring awareness getting to the ropes. He is locked in and he has his opponent dead to rights.
Clothesline. So effective. And he goes for the pin. A kick out before 3.
That was a long 2 count there.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
He'll make his way to the ring. Calculating the next move here.
Flamed across the way. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Caught in a bad spot.
Right across the larynx.
And Zayn looking a bit worse for wear after being out from the top. Elbow drop. Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
Sami Zayn digging deep. We're going to turn the tides of this matchup. Zayn off the ropes and punctuated with a drop kick.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Back and forth trading reversals.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Oh, he kicked out.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Sami with a big boot.
Can Reed come back from that?
Makes the cover.
Near fall. Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it.
We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
Look at Sami's eyes. Zayn absolutely thought that was going to do the trick.
Maneuvers out of the way.
Knife edge chop.
With the running senton.
Into the cover. This might be it. He
Oh, that got turned around on Reed. Nice calf kick, great elevation.
Look at this, just stop after stop after stop.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Sammy covers, shoulders down. 3, no.
How in the world did he kick out?
What now?
Oh, not to the belly.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
And Reed with a counter.
Reed recognizing a chance to end this.
Hoisted up and driven down with an axe driver.
Can Reed close things out?
There's 2. No, he beats the count.
I cannot believe that Sami Zayn wants to prolong this fight any further.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men? And now heading back inside the ring.
Powerbomb position.
Throwing down punches and counter. Nasty boot by Zayn.
Will Bronson get back up?
Makes a cover. Kicks out, just kicked out.
I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
Looking at Sami's eyes, Zayn absolutely thought that was going to do the trick.
These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
This is a critical moment now to see who can find a way to keep going.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches.
Oh, right into a counter.
Holding in on the arm.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
Win or lose, these superstars are going to be held in high esteem after this one.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Kicks out. He still has life.
How? Has their opponent down. Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end.
And Reed is now in a demoralizing spot.
Sami's doing what he does best, adapting to the challenge in front of him. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
With the exploder suplex. Sami with a crisp maneuver there.
The man is a chess player in the ring, and he just might have pulled a checkmate. Helluva kick in the corner. No doubt, Sami just ended this.
Going for the cover.
سامي زين يتصل يا جماعة.
But a victory he'll savor forever.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn believed and he earned the victory.
Getting the better of Bronson Reed like this is no easy task.
Yeah, Reed has to be feeling like he let this one get away from him.
حاليا يا جماعة عندنا مباراة ما بين برون بريكر ضد دراغون لي. حاليا خشينا على المباراة واخليكم مع دخول المصارعين.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Breaker has had a meteoric rise in this in-ring career, both in NXT and on the main roster.
Yeah, Breaker firmly believes that actions speak louder than words, and he likes to let his actions do the talking every time he enters the building.
Well, Braun Breaker's never afraid to keep the fight going even after the bell's rung. Braun is never afraid to put superstars on the shelf.
All about asserting himself as the top dog in this business. A young man who eats, sleeps, and breathes success.
Think about this. Braun Breaker won the NXT Championship only a few months into his tenure at NXT. And then he goes on to win the Intercontinental title only a few months into his tenure on the main roster.
Well, right now is the time for Braun to do what badasses do best.
Dragon Lee has landed.
Ready to take to the skies and breathe fire.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
Dragon Lee, one of the best new luchadors to hit the world of wrestling.
A main event talent in Mexico and Japan, he honors his heritage and blazes his own trail.
Yeah, since joining WWE, he's already made a name for himself, winning the NXT North American title and joining the LWO on the main roster.
Dragon Lee truly on the rise, mentored by Rey Mysterio, and is now learning from the LWO.
Yeah, but despite the backup, he's more than comfortable fighting from underneath and can end a match in one move.
اوكي شو بدنا نقوم مصارعين؟ حاليا بالمباراة.
Dragon Lee, who has seen an incredible amount of success in WWE.
Watching one Dragon Lee match, there's no wonder why he's so well respected in the locker room. He spent a lot of time honing his abilities around the world, learning and adopting many of the respective styles.
Yeah, Byron, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a superstar as well-rounded as Lee.
And then we have Braun Breaker, a hungry young superstar whose fast evolution has been stunning to watch. It seems like every time we see him, Braun is getting tougher, getting stronger, and earning more experience inside the ring.
Yeah, it's a scary thought, but Breaker really is getting better all the time. You blink twice and he'll have found some way to up his game. He is quickly becoming one very dominant superstar.
Breaker sidesteps out of that.
Locking up with one another.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner.
There's some power behind that punch.
Brutal short arm lariat.
Corey, Braun Breaker is an intimidating powerhouse of an opponent. How exactly do you deal with him in the ring?
I think you need to have a bullfighter's mentality, Cole. Focus on baiting Braun into overextending himself and making a mistake. He'll be seeing red as you dodge his offense.
Taking control with the waistlock.
Getting out nicely to transition into a waistlock. Oof.
Able to escape and down into a headlock.
Oh! Oh, this is some strength. Military press.
Into a power slam.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
He's not even close to being done yet. Working to neutralize that arm.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
There's a huge Frankensteiner.
Misses big time. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back. Oh, flopping blow.
Ooh, he's looking fairly drained.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match.
Turns that away. Super kick finds the mark. Oh, he slips out of harm's way. And Dragon is all business now. Dragon Lee with his eyes locked on his opponent from the corner.
Operation Dragon.
Dragon Lee just ended this.
2. Oh, he was almost finished.
How on earth did he kick out of that? I have no idea.
It's because Braun Breaker's not normal, Saxton.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible. Ooh.
What a shot.
And he re-enters into the ring.
There's the gut check. Pure natural ability on display from Braun Breaker.
That might have looked even better than when his daddy did it.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Braun Breaker in position. Spin! And that can vanquish Dragon Lee.
Goes for the pin. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
And Breaker having to reckon with the fact that his best seemingly wasn't good enough. Spine buster! How much more can you take?
Taking on so much offense, you got to worry about the lingering effects.
And he heads back into the ring.
Drop kick with precision.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here. Over the top.
Slingshot head scissors. Wow. Oh, this may end it right here. Right now.
Flipping pile driver. Spiked.
Could that be enough?
For the win. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Wow.
Braun dodges just in time.
Fall-away moonsault. Wow.
I don't know how these men keep going.
They gotta be close to running on empty by now. A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
And now Dragon Lee is taking over.
Yeah, Braun got baited into this position, and he's paying for that mistake.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Oh, what a boot to the face!
Frankensteiner. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumped. Braun might have brought this to a close.
Oh, man, this might be it.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
His opponent thought he had it in the bag for sure.
This is when you have to switch game plans. You can't let yourself get discouraged.
We're about to learn a lot of Breaker's shoulders are down. For the match. Kicking out in time.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Dragon Lee with his eyes locked on his opponent from the corner.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Ripped in the hard way. The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is on.
Dragon Lee setting up his opponent. Operation Dragon.
That might have knocked Breaker out for good.
And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Breaker just shattering expectations. Still ready for more after all that.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
DDT. Man, that did not look good at all for Breaker.
From the middle rope.
He saw that one coming. Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting. Oh my gosh, a follow-away moonsault slam?
And Breaker turns the tables.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Nicely done.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Kicks out.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality. Dragon Lee fends that off.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Back of his neck.
And staying with it, into the cover. 2.
It's over.
دراغون لي يتصل يا جماعة.
Here is your winner, Dragon Lee!
An impressive win for Dragon Lee here.
There's no stopping the momentum of Dragon Lee, especially with a win like this.
حاليا عندنا مباراة ما بين جاي اوسو ضد شاد جيبل. حاليا خشينا على المباراة واخليكم مع كل المصارعين.
Okay, well, first things first, Saxton, you should never yeet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso!
The one thing that hasn't changed about Jey Uso is his unrelenting desire to be at the top of WWE.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't think anything can hold him back. Jey Uso has truly reached main event status.
And Jey looks ready to deliver on his unbelievable hype. Jey Uso captured the Intercontinental title and won the Royal Rumble. Now there is no doubt he is the main event. All praise the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
On top of his technical skill, Gable also has the strength of someone twice his size.
American-made and American tough. Doesn't matter where or when he's competing, this guy just wants to fight, and he's about to get one.
اوكي شو ندخل مصارعين. حلبة المباراة.
Yeah, Jay's fired up, and you best believe that he's come ready for a real fight. Nothing gets Jay's blood pumping more than that. In fact, I'd even say that Jay's ready for a yeet down, Michael.
A yeet down, huh, Byron? That sounds about right. Jey Uso loves to get physical, loves to get in his opponent's faces.
On the other side of the ring is a pure machine. Chad Gable considers it a show of wild disrespect for anyone to think they can hang with him from bell to bell.
Proceed with caution, because Chad Gable's a puzzle that's tough to solve. He laces him up to prove he is unfazable inside that 20-by-20 ring.
Strong shove there. Oh, brutal. beautiful gator roll.
Great way to disorient your opponent. Boom, that can break an arm.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Locking up with the collar and elbow. Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes.
Boom, what impact. Boom. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Now a series of vicious
Stomps. A proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
He connects with a counter.
Jay showing his instincts.
Moving into the ring.
Side headlock applied.
Good measure. Corey, if you had to guess, what could be the difference maker for Jey Uso here?
It's all about Jay's spirit, Cole. We've all seen that fighting spirit of his on full display when he's feeding off the crowd. I think that's something difficult for a lot of opponents to overcome.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Launching.
What a forearm smash. Here he goes for the win. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Big elbow.
And they're going shot for shot.
Back and forth we go.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Jey Uso got something in mind. What's it gonna be?
Oh, look backing things up.
Shades of the daddy.
This is why Jey Uso deserves his place in the spotlight. That's an attack worthy of being the main event.
Heading to the top turnbuckle there.
Top rope.
Uso splash!
Will Jey end this?
The cover! What a kick out at two.
That alpha superiority from Chad Gable, keeping him in this match.
Main event, Jey Uso with a close call right there. He definitely...
Uso,
Uso with the Uso splash.
that can do Gable in.
And the cover. And the streak.
جاي اوسو يقصر جماعة.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso.
They were able to overcome the odds, finally snapping that losing streak.
This win might be the most important in their career.
And it's
وحاليا يا جماعة عندنا المين ايفنت في فقرة للترايبل تشيف رومان رينز. ونذكر ان رومان انتصر على سي ام بانك في عرض الرو السابق.
Roman Reigns heading down
نشهد
the ramp.
دخول الاو تي سي رومان رينز.
He's got some thoughts to share with the crowd.
He's got no shortage of bravado.
This is the confidence you need to succeed. A whole lot of big talk from Roman Reigns.
An absolute display of confidence here.
I don't know. Guaranteeing a win's a bit conceited, if you ask me.
اوكي، اللي قالوا يا جماعة رومان ريز ان سي ام بانك مجرد شخص مخادع، دائما يقول انه مع الجماهير وكذا، وهو لا هم الجماهير ولا شيء، وهم الفلوس بس، وانه في عرض الرو السابق انتصر عليه، وانه في باد بلود راح ينتزع اللقب منه. فبكذا يا جماعة نكون وصلنا لنهاية عرض الرو، فاتمنى المقطع عجبكم. اذا عجبكم لا تنسوا تفعيل الجرس. السلام عليكم.